Meghan collapsed and cried about being a meme on South Park for days. Is she going too far? Greetings and a gracious welcome to the World of Royal Staff's channel. Meghan Markle, the former actress who is now the Duchess, seems to have been left feeling disrespected and overwhelmed by a South Park episode. Yes, you read that correctly. The infamous satirical series South Park has mocked the people's complaints and derided their requests for privacy. The creators of the show poke fun at Harry and Meghan's recent media frenzy, which followed the release of Harry's memoir, WAAAGH! In the most recent episode titled World Privacy Tour. In an unfavorable way, the show presents Meghan as a sorority girl, actress, influencer, and victim. Meghan's outrage and overwhelm at how she and Harry are portrayed in the media are understandable. The Duchess of Sussex is annoyed by South Park but won't watch it all, claims a source in California. Her attorneys are also reviewing the incident to determine whether there are any potential legal repercussions. We are all keeping a close eye on what happens next because the situation is tense. The couple was mocked in last week's episode, which referred to them as the Prince and Princess of Canada, who constantly demand privacy while attracting attention to themselves. The dumb prince and his stupid wife, the couple's cartoon equivalents, are depicted promoting the prince's book, WAAAGH! Whose front cover is strikingly similar. The dumb prince and his stupid wife, the couple's cartoon equivalents, are depicted promoting the prince's book, WAAAGH! Whose front cover is strikingly similar to Harry's autobiography, Spare. We are eager to see how this drama plays out because the episode is full of jabs at the Sussexes. Harry and Meghan are undoubtedly feeling the pressure, and their attorneys are closely monitoring the situation. We still don't know if the attorneys for the couple have sent any legal correspondence to South Park's creators. It's a fascinating situation, and we're eager to find out what will happen next. After a South Park episode aired, the power couple got caught in a storm, rendering them hopeless and exposed. The pair is allegedly so upset with one another that they are venting on one another. Despite having a mansion with 9 bedrooms and 16 bathrooms, their arguments won't interfere with each other's personal space. Particularly distraught over how she was portrayed on the show, Meghan has been unable to cope. She is upset, according to sources in California, but she won't watch it all. The timing is unfortunate because she is currently involved in a legal dispute with Samantha Markle, her half-sister, who is suing her for defamation following their candid interview with Oprah Winfrey. Before the depositions began, Meghan filed a motion to stop them, but Florida Judge Charlene Edwards Honeywell dismissed it earlier this month. Let's not forget the blatantly racist accusations Meghan made against the whole royal family, the British media, and the British people on the Oprah show. It's difficult to believe that Meghan took kindly to how she and Harry were portrayed in South Park because it's obvious that she lacks a sense of humor and has a thin skin. Being Meghan Markle must be difficult. She is void, just like the television program portrayed her. Meghan frequently alternates between portraying herself as a helpless victim who cries at everything, just an innocent little woman, and a heroine in charge of her destiny, a strong woman who will threaten you if you don't bow down to her. She is actually just a faceless blob on this planet receiving cringe-worthy press coverage. She has the potential for influence and power, but she's completely hollow and self-centered. Harry and Meghan have been detonating bomb after bomb in an effort to right a perceived wrong. They stepped up their efforts after it became clear that they had gone too far, though. They must develop coping mechanisms for situations like these if they want to maintain their public personas. You will reap what you sow. Sincerely, nothing short of that South Park episode or a comparable event could have made them see things the way the rest of us do. Don't you think South Park did such a great job? A heartbreaking scene is revealed as the curtains rise. Ike, Kyle's younger sibling, who was adopted from Canada, is distraught after learning of the Queen of Canada's passing. The rest of the royal family boos the Prince and Princess of Canada when they arrive at the grand state funeral. They are marginalized and isolated after being charged with criticizing the Canadian monarchy. The audience is both shocked and amused by the royal mess. It appears that the couple made the decision to broadcast their contentious behavior on Good Morning Canada. They came bearing a book to sell and holding signs that said, "We want privacy," and "Stop looking at us." But when the host questioned their sincerity and called them hypocrites, the real mayhem broke out. The royals stormed off the set because they didn't take it well. But hold on, it gets even sillier. The couple then started a global tour to spread their privacy message. They traveled to France, India, and even an Australian kangaroo field while yelling their pro-privacy slogans. They even had a catchy theme song to go with it. You heard that right. In an unexpected turn of events, the couple chose to relocate to South Park, Colorado, a sleepy town where they hoped to lead a normal life. But sadly for the community, the royals' antics persisted. They got into a fight with the locals, brought a drum kit, and demanded their neighbors give them privacy. When Kyle wakes up one morning, he discovers their home covered in magazines featuring the princess, just when you thought the drama was over. One of the covers was a blatant parody of Meghan's summer 2017 interview in the Cut magazine. However, things get worse when Kyle confronts the couple. "He victimized me," the princess cries, a reference to a case of frostbite described in Harry's autobiography prompts the prince to defend his wife by threatening Kyle with his blue penis. The princess is already listed as a sorority girl, actress, influencer, and victim in the branding agency's file on her. The prince is described as a royal prince, a millionaire, a globetrotter, and a victim. The couple quickly comes to the realization that they do not want to be used as products and gets up to leave. "We can resume living a normal life," the Canadian prince exclaims. "No more magazines and Netflix shows." His wife, however, is still inside the branding agency as he prepares to leave. Kyle rejoins his friends, who invite him to go outside and play as the prince departs alone. The prince suddenly appears and motions for permission to join in before pulling out his drum set. The royal couple has a history of antics, with this being the most recent. They started a global "We Want Privacy" tour, complete with rainbow dancing and catchy music, and even moved to South Park in the hopes that it would make them seem more normal. But as they clash with the locals and demand privacy from their neighbors, it is evident that they are anything but normal. Tensions between the locals and the royals flare up when magazines featuring the princess cover Kyle's home. However, the couple reaches a fork in the road when they realize they don't want to become a brand. Will they give up on their pursuit of privacy and live a public life, or will they accept their royal status? There is never a dull moment when Harry and Meghan are around. Folks, that concludes today's video. I sincerely hope you had as much fun watching it as I did making it. To ensure that you never miss any future videos, don't forget to click the subscribe button below and enable notifications. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you found it to be useful, interesting, or entertaining. I appreciate your help, and I hope to see you at the following one. Thank you so much for viewing.